Hey everyone, so I wanted to come on here quickly and ask you guys to keep my dad in your thoughts and prayers. I know I don't think I have ever spoke about my dad on YouTube in the years that I've been on here. But my dad is a quadriplegic. He broke his neck in, gosh, I don't even know the year that he broke his neck. I was 6, so like 1986 maybe, I think, yeah, 1986. He broke his neck and has been a quadriplegic ever since. He's been in a wheelchair for as long as I can remember. I do have some memories of him walking, but not very many. So as a quadriplegic, normally you can't move your shoulders or your arms. Fortunately for him, he regained part of his arm movement. He didn't regain his movement of his hands though. So he's been like this for all these years, but recently he's been having a lot of pain going down his arms and kind of in his neck area. So he's been going back and forth to the doctor, and they found that he has a place in the back of his neck where he had the break, or a little bit above where he had the break. And I can't exactly remember the medical term for it, but basically there's some degeneration in the spinal area, and there's also some fluid pushing up against the spinal column right there. So they're going to have to go in and put some rods in the back of his neck. They're not sure that they'll hold up because being a quadriplegic, you have really soft and brittle bones, and so the possibility that the bones might just kind of fall away from the rods is possible, and he may have to have it redone, and or not, the screws may come undone from the rods. But so it may or may not work, this procedure, but they're hoping that it will. Basically the problem is if they don't do it, the doctor said he didn't know which would go first, his breathing, meaning that he would go into respiratory arrest and completely stop breathing, or if his shoulder movement would go first. Of course, we don't want him to stop breathing, but shoulder movement would mean that he would lose the movement that he has in his arms completely, and so then he wouldn't be able to do things that he normally does to help him get through his day. So either one is bad for him. Obviously, he wants to keep as much of his independence as he can. So Thursday is the day he goes in for this surgery. Obviously, there's complications that could be, or a risk that could happen, and that's possible with any surgery that you have. Hopefully, he'll go through it with flying colors and we won't have any problems or complications. I would just appreciate it if you kept him in your thoughts and prayers. So that's it, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so the lipsticks are made. They're in these really cool containers. You can use these to give away as party favors at your little girl's birthday party, or you can give them away as Christmas gifts. There's lots of things that you can do with these besides keeping them